Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ashley LGR for Rosla Streaming Network. It's good to have you once again on this tutorial and guide on a couple of tips and secrets regarding melee combat. Now, the way we're going to do it here is we're going to go into this area and I'm going to provide a little bit of an example of what to expect in this small video. Now, you're a new warrior, you're looking to do a little bit of damage to an enemy, you got a weapon, and it's like, so what's the difference between, why is an enemy constantly going like this, right? So the enemy is going in a certain direction. You can see the enemy is just kind of looking around and he's going in specific directions. Now, this plays a vital hand in combat. For example, if I were a warrior, hold on, I'm just going to get this guy's attention. I might kill him in one hit, we'll see. No, I'll take the... Alright, there we go. Now, you're going to see him facing me. See how he's facing me? Now, when it comes to an enemy facing you, yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of damage here while I explain this. So while an enemy is facing me, he's doing 1 times damage. You could see he's roughly doing about 100 damage to me right now. Now, see what he starts doing when I turn to the side. And you can see his damage just increased by double. See how his damage is increasing by double. So that's positioning. That is called positioning in combat. So, for example, let's see how much damage he does to me when I got my back turned. And you'll notice he's doing over 250 damage to me every single time. So what this means, right, is when an enemy is facing you and you are facing an enemy, you are doing your weapon damage plus all your skill damage and all of that. But when you're facing an enemy from the side, it all increases by 2%. So let's say, well, all right, we can get out of here now. So let's say, let's use this necklace as an example now. So let's say this necklace is facing this way, right? So the necklace is facing this way and you are facing him this way. So he's facing in that direction and you are attacking him from this direction. You are now doing 2 times damage, just so you know. And again, if you're on this side and the enemy is facing that way and you're hitting from this side and he's still in that direction, or he's facing this direction, if he's facing any one of these directions here and you're attacking from this side, you're doing ×2 damage. Now, if the enemy, again, is facing this direction and you're hitting him from this direction, so you're facing the same direction he is. So he's facing this way, you're facing this way, and you're kind of hitting his butt. You're hitting him across the back. You're doing ×4 damage to him every single time you hit. So that's combat positioning. That's directional combat. So what you would like to have done is your tank will usually, like if you're traveling with another melee, the tank, whoever you designate as such, will be facing him in the front, and say another warrior or a monk will be facing him from either the sides or from behind, and they'll be hitting the enemy from behind. So while the enemy is hitting you because you have him aggroed and he's only doing 1 time damage to you or whoever you designate as a tank, the damage dealer is behind him, attacking from behind or attacking from the sides for 2 times and 4 times damage. Now, this does not work for wizards, unfortunately. Wizard spell damage is all ranged spells, so it doesn't really matter where a wizard is positioned on the battlefield. Once they cast, it runs off a different system. But that, my friends, is directional combat or combat positioning. Enemy facing you, 1-time damage. Enemy facing this direction or this direction, and you're attacking from this side or this side, it's ×2 damage. If you're facing the same direction as the enemy, say the enemy is facing this way, you're facing this way, and you're attacking the enemy's butt or the enemy's back, however you want to look at it, you're doing ×4 damage. And that's the reason why the health bar diminishes so quickly. And I will show it to you here. Like, for example, BAP. You'll see I just did a little bit. BAP. I did a lot on the side. I'm going to kill him right now. So, and then you're going to see pretty much a one-hit kill when I hit him from behind. Watch this. Oh, I have to make sure I'm doing it right. Ah! See what I mean? You hit them from behind, ×4 damage. Hit them from the sides, ×2 damage. Hit them right up front, 1 damage. Bam! Oh, he turned, so I only did 2 times. So, had to hit him twice. We're gonna look for another. If I can find another. Yep, there's one. So if you hit him from the front, ×1 damage. Hit him from the side, or hit him from the back, ×4 damage. You'll see like his health is right down to nothing. ×2 damage on the sides. And there you go, my friends. And that is combat positioning or directional combat. And that's it for this one. And I'll see you for the next tips and tricks. Bye.